purpose of this afternoon's chat is to just more or less tell you what it is that I want to do with the online shops, tell you a little bit about the platform, and then discuss what you guys may or may not want to do. I understand that for many people, it's a language that they haven't necessarily used before. So we break it up into its components so we can have some form of idea, and then see if there's an opportunity for you guys to actually use the online platforms as such. Okay. So at any point while we're busy chatting, if you can't hear, just take your finger and stick it in your ear so that I know you can't hear what I'm busy saying. So generally speaking, when we're talking about e-commerce platforms, WooCommerce, Shopify, Joomla, a whole bunch of different ones that are available, you're looking at a monthly fee that you have to pay based on the size of the store that you actually have. And that would start anything from 700 to 1,000 Rand a month, plus whatever designing fees you're looking at. There is a store at the moment that gives us, it's called EasyWood, which gives us 10 products with absolutely no fees at all. So you can't put in variables, there's a whole bunch of stuff you can't do, but you can take a very simple product and you can put it online, and you can put it online without actually having a website. So if you're talking, for instance, about a Shopify platform or a Woo platform or one of these other platforms, it's got to be, you can't move it around. With this EasyWood that I'm talking about at the moment, you can stick it on Facebook, or you can stick it in a variety of different places, really, really easy. In your case, Nico, where you've already got your site that's there, it's very easy to couple a 10 product platform onto that if you wanted to. Alternatively, to start a completely new thing with new products if you wanted to do that. Just makes it simple. So the three essential things that you need to be able to do this is a business name. No shit. Okay. An idea of what kind of
It's a good idea for a business name.
Yeah, oh shit. But seriously, okay, build me a site. Say, what's your business name? They go, I'm not so sure. So you need a business name, and then you have to be on social media, either on Instagram or on Facebook. You can pick one of the two. Instagram's got a great platform. Facebook's got a great platform. You don't have to, but in the event that you don't have a website and you're not doing your normal e-sign marketing, I'm speaking to somebody that isn't necessarily online at the moment. The two social media platforms that work well is either Facebook or Instagram. You open an account for yourself there. If you open an account on Facebook or you're already there, you need to go and register a business page. So that's just create a page. And ideally that page should have the same name as this business that you're having. So Nico's coffee store, or what, Nico's online pole dancing, whatever it is that you want to do, and with a page that represents it. Now the reason for this is that the Instagram page then, or the Facebook page, now becomes the website face of what you're busy doing. So most of your marketing is then targeted towards Instagram or your Facebook kind of client. When you connect this platform to Facebook or Instagram, it immediately creates a shop tag within an online catalog. So it's a great place for you to be able to refer somebody. So if you like my page or whatever the case is, if you're referring them to a website, it's got a complete catalog, and they can do their purchases directly from Instagram or from Facebook. Now, why that's nice is that you don't need an additional app, and somebody doesn't necessarily have to remember what your www URL or whatever the case is. Two places where this works well is when you share the product from the catalog on Facebook to your own profile or to somebody else's profile, and they click on that picture, it immediately takes them to the so-called website area where they can do the purchase. So if you're just looking at a very, very simple picture, is the guy's got his phone, he's on Facebook, he sees one of those sponsored ads or ad come up with something that you posted on Woord Semensa, koop vir jou toilet pink met groen kolletjies op, and they say that's nice, and he clicks and it takes him through to be able to purchase straight away. So it doesn't have multi-levels or functions or whatever the case is. It's a very, very simple purchase. So a name for your business, and then an idea of what it is that you want to sell. So what we're offering at the moment is, I only thought I was going to help 10 guys, so we're going to must see who we can help you. So I realize that you guys, some of you already have your own idea in terms of what product you want to sell. Some of you are just looking for an alternative, just another form of creating some income. So, and Anton, you'll now know some of the products that I'm talking about. I'm very keen where I am assisting somebody and they don't necessarily have product on their own to put at least 5 of my products onto the site, which gives you which gives you ready marketing, ready product. It's already known and it's easy to distribute in an area. In your case, where you're in Nelspruit or wherever it is that you are, that you start looking after that area a little bit more through their own local Facebook group or whatever the case is. And then where there's other product that you'd like to add to it, you might be in some form of arts and crafts, or you want to do some other teaching or whatever the case may be, and you'd be able to add that to the site as well. And so that's really, really simple. So if you've got existing product, if you don't have any product, you need a name for your business and we'll put some product on for you. If you do have product, you need your name for your business and you would have to send me the 10 pictures and the 10 descriptions and what it's selling for, and then we'll build it for you. Once we've built it, and it's 10 products, it's really quick, I will discuss the dashboard with you individually. So we'll open it up on this kind of forum. It's called a team viewer kind of thing. And I will walk through the dashboard with you step by step by step by step so that you'll be able to make whatever changes you want by yourself in future going forward, should you want that capability for yourself. I'm trying to make it so that you don't have to pay somebody else to do what you're busy doing. Okay. When it comes to the payment platform and the shipping part of it, an offering that I'm talking about at the moment cannot take credit cards. So for you to be able to manage credit cards, you would have to register with a company. Ideally, I would suggest in South Africa, register with a company called PayFast. And you may already know them. If you don't, go and look them up, www.payfast.co.za. If you have a PTY or a registered company, then there's some documentation they're going to want from you. They will register this platform and then they will issue with a merchandise number, and that merchandise number we add to the site, which then allows you to be able to process credit card payments on the site as well. And why this is nice is that when we look at orders on the site itself, and I know I'm just talking in the air now, but when you see the dashboard and somebody orders something from you and they pay with a credit card, it immediately shows it as paid and all you've got to do is deliver it. Whereas if somebody does an electronic payment or a COD or electronic payment, you've got to pick it up on the bank, then go to the site, mark it as paid, and then decide whether you're going to deliver this product or not. So in terms of the payment, initially you don't need, if you choose, you don't need credit cards. You can just do an electronic, accept EFTs, alternatively COD if a guy's going to come and collect it from you. If you're going to be selling further out of your area, and this is part of the online environment, so Nico, you might be selling to guys in Cape Town or wherever the case is. If you want to do something like that, then you'd probably find we move into the credit card works well, and then we want to move to couriers and stuff like that. So when we do start looking at the shipping part, there's 2 options for you, well, multiple options, but the one option is a collection from you. So guys come to you to collect whatever it is that you're busy selling. The other option is that you courier it. If they come and collect it from you, when they do the purchase, it will give them the option and say, do you want it shipped to me or do you want it collected? So from the beginning, you can say, no, I want everything collected from me. I'm delivering it free of charge or whatever the case may be. Alternatively, you can choose to use a courier. The 2 couriers that are operational at the moment is, well, there's many couriers, but the 2 that we use with some success is Courier Guy and Fastway. Works really nice. Courier Guy rocks up, packs it, takes it, makes it pretty simple. But it's not necessary to get that technical with it. You can just do a collection point or do a drop-off point by yourself. Okay. I'm going to make up a small little form of some information that I need from you guys, but obviously I need an email address, I need a name for the business, and I need a physical address. That's pretty much it. And then if you have your own products, I need a picture of the product and I need a description. Now, when it comes to the picture of the product, I would suggest, if you're not a graphic artist or a graphic designer by any stretch of the imagination, go to a site called www.snappa, snappa.com. Snappa.com. They have a free option and they have a paid option as well. Now on snappa.com, I should get paid affiliate fees for all this stuff. On snappa.com, what they've done is they've already sized all the pictures for YouTube, for Instagram, for Facebook, whatever the case, the optimal size. So if you know that you're going to be advertising on Instagram, then you go and choose that as your optimal size for your website. If you know that you're going to be advertising more on Facebook, then you go and choose that as your optimal size for your ad. You'll see this when you go onto snapper.com. So the 1200 by 660 or 1200 by 900, it says Facebook. If you click on it, it's got a whole bunch of templates, and it's very easy to work around it and to change it or to add or to upload photos or to show without having to do anything crazy and funky. Snapper works really, really well. If you're sending me photos, you need to send me photos already in that format that you want it to be. I'm not going to manipulate photos or do graphic design stuff. So if you send me a Smarty Box blurred thing with like a purple stripe through the middle, I'm going to assume that that's what you wanted on the website. Nobody's even listening. Okay. Other than that, if you want to register a domain specifically for your site, now, Nico, you'll know more about this. So you don't have to. So you can call your domain Nico at EasyWord, for instance, or Nico at e-commerce site. You don't actually have to go have another domain or register it. But if you feel that you want to take this a little, make it a little bigger than where you are now, maybe in a week or 3 weeks or immediately, then we can go and register a domain specifically for you. So Joshua Tree or teambuilding.com or whatever the case may be, which will then couple to your e-commerce store. Initially, if you're going to be using Facebook as your catalog or Instagram as your catalog, it's not necessary to actually have a domain or specifically have an email coupled to it. You can use your existing stuff, or you can just use those social media platforms. Cool. All right, so let's stop there for a second, and maybe you have a question or two before I jabber on.
Should the products complement different?
So you're breaking up, say again?
Should, if you have I have my own products, should they complement your products?
No,
or can they be totally different?
Complete. You can have an auction house. So when I said it initially, it was to help just 10 guys get online. It wasn't necessarily to, and the way that I was happy to do it was to put some of my products there. So it's not altruistic, in lieu of the work that I will do to set you up. The alternative is that I just point you directly where I'm going to go in any case, and you can do it by yourself. But I'm very happy to have my products disappear in between yours. Very, very happy. Initially, while you get going, once you're on and you feel stuff and you've got control of it, take mine off. Got no issue there. So no, it doesn't have to be complementary at all. It can be cars and fat burners. Yes, another question.
I think Anne asked it. I think Anne typed a question about can it be done from smartphones?
So the sites are completely responsive, and the changes and the orders and everything that you're going to be following or monitoring your orders going forward, everything can be done from your cell phone app. It's an app that you're going to download and manage it from there. It doesn't have to happen from a laptop at all, no. So yes, you can manage it from your smartphone. Okay, next. Nico, wat se produk kyk jy nou?
Ek kyk nou so 'n paar goeters. Ek het nog nie vaste goed wat ek definitief op besluit het nie. Ek het maar so 'n paar idees. Toevallig vanoggend met ou gepraat wat messe maak ook. So dis my een van die goedjies, maar ek dink op die lang duur wil ek 'n paar verskillende rigtings ingaan.
Yeah. So the ideal with the online store, there's a lot of competition out there, obviously. Hey? What I have found a little bit of success is to target a niche and solve the biggest problem for the smallest amount of people that you can do. So where you are talking about knives, for instance, that are designer knives, and there's only a small range of them, 100 are made available of a specific knife or 5 of a specific knife, for this kind of environment. It's really, really cool. Because you're going to your Parabat, or you're going to your groups on Facebook, or not on Instagram, but on Facebook, that would have an interest in it, and you've only got 5 available. So it's a very nice thing to have. Cool. Hi, Lindy. Okay, other questions around? All right. So Lindy, this has been recorded, so I'll post it on the Telegram site again, and I'll go and post it somewhere else as well. So in short, it's a simple one-page, 10-product e-commerce site. What I need from you is to, I'm just going to type it here on the side. Okay, so there's my email address for everybody. You need to send me the name of your business. And if there's products that you want to specifically put on, you need to send me a photo of the product, a description of the product, and the price of the product for me to be able to load it. And then I need to have your business address. So where will you be doing business from? Hey, so an email address, a physical address, and that's pretty much it. Nothing else. We'll take it from there. At this point, I'm not going to discuss a whole bunch of colors with you, and I want mine to be purple and I want mine to be green. If you come and you say, I want to do knives, I'm not going to build your site in pink. Well, not initially, in any case. I'll try and apply some common sense to it. If you're doing, Anton, if you're doing more health style products, we'll probably do it in a green or something like that. Unless you come and say, listen, I want you to do it in black and red. Then I'll see what's available for the least amount of effort that I've got to put in. It's obviously the least amount of effort from my side. Put it together and say, there you go. Once we've set it up for you and taken you through the dashboard, I really want to be able to show you how to go and make those changes yourself, or how to change the theme yourself, how to add other products yourself. Because from the 10 product, which is free, you can upgrade to 50 products, 100 products, or whatever, a bunch of other stuff you can do once you've determined that you actually want to be in this online shopping environment. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, hey, Lindy. Do you have a question, Lindy?
Hi, Charles. I've just connected now, so I've not heard a lot of things. I think I'll have to listen to a recording again.
No problem. I'll have the recording available in the next 5 minutes or so. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Enigiets nog van jou kant, Anton?
Ja, ek is totaal onervare met die goed, so ek het op hierdie stadium ook nie my eie produkte nie, so ek dink ons gaan eers met jou produkte.
Okay, great. It's Mark so. Now, so like I say, just for Lindy's benefit, it's not cast in stone. The idea is to transfer the skill. So once it's up and running and it's built, I'm very happy to have one-on-ones with you guys. Go to the site. The language is all plug and play stuff. So you click here, drop there, pull here, but it's just, you must be able to look at there's no coding involved at all, nothing. Ask Nico, if I can do it, pretty much anybody can do this stuff. Okay, it's really, really simple.
Okay.
The things that you must do now in the beginning, maybe just to reconfirm again. If you're not on Instagram, going to open an Instagram page. If you are on Facebook, open a business page on Facebook. So at the top of your I'll actually be doing a share with you now. It says create page. Create the page and give it a name, and think about a description for it, or what it is that you're actually going to be doing. On the top of the page, you've got to put a little landing, a little header in, and a little pick in, or whatever. That stuff, because that's going to give you an idea of what the rest of the site's actually. That's where I'm going to take a lot of guidance from as well, as when I look at your Facebook business page and say, oh, okay, this is where you're going with this, and then we'll knock the site out from there. But let's get you guys online and doing some business, man. Okay.
Okay, thank you, Charles.
Oh, thanks, guys. I'll post the recording.
Thank you very much.
Okay, thanks. I have to listen to the recording because I missed a lot of things.